Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Turtle Time. Whoopsie. And now I know last time I said that I wasn't going to open any more Lord of the Rings. However, got a little funny story for you. See, I opened 2 Orcish Bowmasters out of my last box, and don't know what possessed me to do this, but I sold both, and then immediately started to play CEDH. So, needless to say, I need an Orcish Bowmaster. So here we are. We're going back. Probably just gonna do a quick little video, run through these as quickly as I can, because we're just looking for the Bowmaster. If we find some other cool rares, then we find some other cool rares. But that's it's not the goal here. So let's see. Open this thing right on the cardboard. What we're gonna do? Maybe. Watch this be a second Great Henge. That'd be wild. What do we got? Wait, what is this? A Bojuka Bog. I'll use that to focus and center and all that. Actually, hold on. Can we? Yeah, that way center is right between the 2 girls. Perfect. And then... beautiful. So a Bojuka Bog. That's kind of lame. I'm going to be honest. I got a lot of Bojuka Bogs. Nobody plays that thing, man. I don't know anybody playing Bojuka Bog other than me. I like to use it to crop rotation away somebody's graveyard. They think they were all safe with what they were doing. I'm like, nah, man. All right, so we got land, we got Shelob, and Shire Sheriff, Dudane. Let's see here. I don't know if there are any common uncommons I want to put aside. Oh, Reprieve. If I see a Reprieve, that gets put aside immediately. Not a lot of good interaction in white as far as keeping it off the stack. You know, like if you really... oh, wait, Orc Token, always good. If you really need a card to not resolve, I don't think there's a better way in white than Reprieve. Land, Smeagol, Moria. Is that really just a common on top? Interesting. Legolas, Bell, Slip on the Ring, Mirkwood Bats, Knights. I like the Knights. Although, again, I don't see anybody playing it because most of these cards just aren't good. I hate to say it, but they're not. Land, War of the Last Alliance for my rare. Not a bad rare. Oath. Orcish Medicine. Protector of Gondor, Bombadil. Chance Matt Elves, and Dublin Craban. Don't do this one. This is a cool set. It really is. There's, I don't know. There are some really good cards in it, and then there are some absolute garbage. Like this guy. What are you? You're an uncommon legendary orc soldier? Sure, whatever, man. Oh, hey, Sauron the Necro. I actually wanted this card, though. That's good. That's good. It's always fun to get a hit that we wanted. I got to make that Rule Zero partner Wraith deck. I got to have all the Saurons in there. Every one of them. Spirit Mountain. Shagrath. What is really throwing me off is that these are not in the same order every time. Sometimes my rare is on top, sometimes my rare is not on top after the land. I don't know why. Food, Swamp. That's Storm of Saruman. That's a good card. At least, yeah, I wish it were. I wish it were better. Prince face guy thing. You cannot pass. Claim the precious. Nothing. Nothing special there. Storm of Saruman. I really do. I wish that were a much better card than it is. Aelmir. And Elrond. Double rare. Ring Sight. I do like this card a lot, actually. The ring tempts you. Search library for a card that shares a color with a legendary creature you control. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. It's what, a 3-drop tutor with the ring tempts you trigger. I mean, it's, you know, it's not bad. If you're playing Commander and you want your Commander on the field, which most of the time you do, then that card is just kind of a good way to go fetch out a legendary, right? Horn of the Mark and a bunch of oracles, some other odd things, inherited envelope. Well, so far, not so good, actually. Quite bad. Food Island. I think it's my first Radagast, though, so that's kind of cool. Voracious Fell Beast. Nothing. We keep it moving. Burn a turn, baby. Burn a turn. Make as much noise as we can. Human Soldier Land. See, that's a common on top right there. And then we have a Faramir, so might as well just been a second common on the bottom. That's kind of a house. Rise of the Witch King. If you're not on Rise of the Witch King in Golgari, what you doing with your life? That's what I need to know. Absolute house of a card. You know what? I'm not liking my odds of tracking down that Orcish Bowmaster right now. Granted, I said that last time. March on the Black Gate. March from the Black Gate. Enters whenever an army you control attacks and mass orc crap. Unless you're trying to play orcs and like Pioneer. I don't even. These can't be played in Pioneer, can they? And then modern back only. So yeah, these are not good. Oh, maybe Pauper? Is that a Pauper? You know, because it's uncommon, not common. No, that's just trash. I don't know. Just bulk garbage. Sting is a house, though. I'm telling you right now, if you have a commander that likes to tap, it is absolute house of a card. Gives it haste, untaps on combat when you move to combat. So, you know, like, I've just thrown together Glarb. I'm tempted to throw the sword in there, Sting, just because I can surveil away a card and then he untaps. And that's pretty good. That's pretty not bad in the grand scheme. Hall of the Citadel. To see the... Why did I for some reason read that and thought it was a good card, and I don't know why. I don't know why I'm such a fool. But I really did. I thought that was going to be a good card. To see the Messenger. They just get -3, -0. Doesn't kill them. It's just not a good card. Bardoon. Not a bad pull. At least it's a land, a rare land. Soldier of the Grey Host. This is actually, so, not a single card that I'm actually looking for yet. Oddly. 2 of those. Hey, one. That's fun. Impress the enemy. Okay. Quick beam, cannot pass. Deceive the Messenger. Yeah, don't know what possessed me to think that was good. That could be a Pauper card, actually. Nasty End. Lothran Lookout. Whole lot of draft packs, but a whole lot of nothing out of them. Gimli. Gothmog. Altar Gothmog, though. That's kind of cool. Shelob. At least these have a pull tab. That's nice. Glowing for my rare is just insulting. Grey Host, Legolas, Shadowfax. Second Breakfast. You know, even just to pull a 1 ring. I don't need a 1 ring, but that would be a very... You ask and ye shall receive. 1 ring, baby. Let's go! Alright, that's a huge pull. I can't be mad anymore. This box is probably not paying for itself, to be fair, but that's a big pull. One ring. Oh, man, that's amazing. Flowering of the White Tree. I want this card to actually be better, right? Legendary creatures get Ward 1 and +2/+1. Non-legendaries get +1/+1. I want that card to be better. I can't find the deck to put it in, but I feel like it should be cracked in a deck. You know? The only thing that really comes to mind is just like a Nahiri, or if I were for some reason building an Eowyn. I could see a deck that would play it. I don't think it's a very good card, but I want it to be. What do you? Just add a green or create a food token? That's not a very good land. I'm going to be honest about it, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. What are you? Second breakfast. Mirkwood Bats. We're getting pretty close to the end. What am I? About almost 2/3 through here. Smog. Hey, Born Upon the Wind is a huge hit. All right. Beautiful. We're getting a couple hits here. We are still in Born Upon the Wind meta, guys, as far as I've seen. Not seeing it win many games, though. That's the odd part. So, like, the majority of decks I see are still running a Born Upon the Wind. I don't see it winning a lot because everybody knows to look out for it. You see that Born Upon the Wind hit, you just shut down whatever they're doing at that given point. Mines of Moria. Oh, God, this is actually not that bad, man. Like, it mana fixes if it needs to. It's not very good, but it's not terrible. The Prince, Melindor. Not a single copy so far of, how have I forgotten the name? I said it earlier, but the white bounce back to your hand spell. Okay, hey, a full art foil Knights. Yeah, like, how is this? I mean, it's a 4-drop, right? That's not great, but it buffs whenever you draw your second card. Yeah, it buffs so good. I'm putting that in the rares. The Battle of Bywater. For all creatures with power 3 or greater, create food token for each creature you control. Interesting. Samwise with Flash. Shadow Summoning. It is beautiful art on that Eowyn, I have to admit. No, I don't care about you. Don't care about you. I do like Mirkwood Bats. That is 100% a win con in certain decks. But you better be making a lot of tokens. And if you are, then you still need an absolute pile of mana. It's just a shit ton. Hey, I just got a full art of Flames of Anor, so that's a little disappointing, but it's a good card. Another ring sight there. Birthday. Control of Khazad-dûm. Oh, goodness. We are down to one pile from here. The ring goes south. The ring tempts me, then reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal X lands, where X is the number of legendary creatures I control. With those lands onto the battlefield tapped. Ugh, that is a card for a deck. What is it? Sisay that just wants to put a ton of legendaries on the field? Because I think that card goes straight into that deck. I hate it, though. That sounds horrible. Although, I see all the time online there's one dude on MTGO playing Tempt with Discovery. And you would think that card at first glance would be bad. But you would not believe... Horn of Gondor, alright. You'd not believe how greedy people are and how often he just gets, like, a bewildering number of lands. Like, I never will take the Tempt. I'm never tempted that badly with Discovery. But he'll get 3 lands off it because everybody else will. Sharky. And Nazgul. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Reprieve. That's the card. Alright, that counts as a hit to me. Reprieve is nice. I feel like I might have forgotten what it was called and actually just gone by a couple. Okay, we're starting to get some cards here. Starting to see a few things pop up. Scroll of Isildur. I can't pronounce that. I can't read, dude. You can control one target artifact for as long as I control this. Tap 2 target creatures. Draw a card for each tap creature opponent controls. Fine, I guess. Bath Song. Revive the Shire. What are you? Why? I don't know why this drew my eye. Elvish Farsight. Scry 3. The Mule. Top card in my library. If it's a creature card, draw a card. Okay. That is not very good, actually. Not very good at all. 1 mana, though. It could be worse, I guess. What is that? Spiteful Banditry enters the battlefield. It deals X damage to each creature. When one or more creatures your opponents control die, you create a treasure token. Oh, that's cracked. Okay. The stone. The stone is actually pretty good for a 1-drop. I'm not going to sit here and lie about that thing. Great Hall for land. Orcish. The Pippin. Pippin's Bravery. Sacrifice food. If you do target creature, it gets +4/+4. Otherwise, it gets +2/+2. Okay. That Spiteful Banditry is a cool card, though. That's a nice full art right there. Land. Bowmasters! Alright, this is a complete box. That is it. That is the everything that was needed. Fuck yes, dude. That is amazing. That's a good feeling. When you gamble, and the gamble pays off. I got a ring, I got a Bowmaster, I got an extra Nazgul, I got all the lands. Spiteful Banditry. You can't beat it. You can't beat it with a 10-inch stick, I don't think. Mithril Coat is actually a absolute hit. That's a card I did not have. So many weird, uncommon legendaries that I wished were better and did more. Alright, hold on. Mithril Coat, what do you do? Why do I feel like that is an actual hit, but I'm forgetting? Enters, attach it to a legendary creature, and it has Indestructible. Oh, it gives Flash Indestructible for 3. Yeah, that's cracked. Unfortunately, that's not a Glarb card. Sad to say. Hey, look at that. Why do you not have partner with the Gimli? How and why did they not give you partner with Gimli? It's so irritating. It's fine, though. You know, it's fine. Anything cool in here? I kind of like the Oliphant. So mountain cycling, right? It's a fat creature that I'm never going to cast. I don't, unlikely anyway. But it's got the mountain cycling, which is cool. Anyway, how many more packs do we have? I gotta, hold on, we're putting that down. I gotta move these common uncommons because this stack is gonna fall if I hit it. Hey, wait, what is he? What is he? That card is cool as fuck, brother. But when Haunt of the Dead Marshes enters scry 1, return it from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. If I control a legendary. So it's a 1-drop, 1/1 recurable. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Alright, so we have Food, Island, Double Island for some stupid reason. Isildur, Faithful Strike. I've never seen this card. Destroy target. You may cast a legendary instant only if you control a legendary creature or planes. Wait, what? Okay, destroy target creature. If its controller has more than 4 cards in hand, they exile cards from their hand equal to the difference. Wait, this card's sick as fuck. Hold on. I've never seen this shit before. What? So, like, that's a dumb hard card to actually cast. But in a Glarb deck, it's still a shit card. But it's a very cool card for being a very shitty card. The Knights. What an odd little thing. What? Isildur's Faithful Strike. Legendary instant. This box is cracked, dude. I did not have the Sauron Dark Lord either. Oh, fuck, brother. Oh man, Gandalf I kind of like Gandalf Sanctions, to be fair. It deals X damage where X is the number of instant sorceries in graveyard. Excess damage is dealt to the creature's controller. That card's cracked. That card, it might have to go in. I'm trying to build in the Nahiri. I'm trying to figure out the new. No, it's not Nahiri. The new Narset. Jeskai, whatever her face is. The 3-drop that you can discard your hand and draw a new hand. You know what? I need to put that aside. That card might actually be a house in that deck. So I'm going to fill my graveyard with shit. And I'm going to hit you and I'm going to kill you. And if I'm doing that with Underworld Breach and my whole deck is in my graveyard effectively, that actually is cracked. Alright, Aragorn Company Leader. We got Legendary. Lost 2 Legend, Foray of Orcs. Bunch of other random junk. Lambas bread. Lambas. Got some Lambas bread. And second to last pack here. I don't know what to even hope to find in here anymore. Maybe another Orcish. Could such a thing happen? Forged Anew is actually amazing for a Nahiri deck. Cool. I don't know if I had one or not, to be completely honest. Barrel Blade. What are you? Nothing I care about. Lurin Revealed. I know that people love that thing in Pauper. Yeah, I ain't playing no Pauper. Oh, I'm gonna have to see if that's worth money as much as it gets played in Pauper, because I have like 20 or 30 of those damn things. A Human Soldier, well, I didn't need 2 Forged Anew, I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, Pippin though. Pippin to go with the Forged Anew, let's go. Nothing to complain about with there. I want her to be a better uncommon commander. If I were playing that format that you pick like an uncommon commander and everything else has to be common, that would probably be my go-to. Holy shit, people. Alright, so let's put aside that Gandalf. Let's put aside that Isildur. The massive stack of lands and the reprieves. Put all that aside. Right? We got a Sauron over here. Beautiful. But the Orcish, the One Ring, and really the Born Upon the Wind are like the wow, we hit it draws. That's insane. Yeah, the lands are nothing special. I'm going to put aside the sanctions. Excuse me. A little bit of the burps. If you're still here, you get a little bit of the burps action. So these, as far as I can tell, that's all bulk. That's all technically the land. I know I didn't have a Full Art Spiteful Banditry. I know I didn't have Sauron. I've never seen this card in my fucking life. I do have 9 Nazgul, but that's not a problem. I always take an extra Nazgul. But the One Ring, huge hit. That's my third One Ring. Born Upon the Wind, phenomenal hit. Actually, super hyped about that. And I got my Orcish. I can't complain about this at all. What a messy box, but I got there. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, I'd appreciate a like, subscribe, all that good junk. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.